What up, people? It's your boy Alex Hustle coming back to you again with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 ways to improve your personal finance. Like many Americans, especially young Americans, I had trouble with my personal finance. And I decided to put this video together just to give you some tips that I've learned over the past months on how I've been able to improve my personal finance. Number 1, download the app Mint. The Mint app is a popular personal budget and finance app that I like to use a lot. Mint comes with a lot of features such as budgeting, income tracking, and a whole lot more other personal finance features. I honestly think it's a completely great tool to help you keep track of how much money is coming in and how much money is coming out. It gives you charts and different analytical data. To get the most out of the Mint app, I suggest that you check it once a week, preferably on the same day around the same time. This way you can make it more of a routine and get in the habit of continuously checking with your finances and using the app. Number 2, checking your bank account regularly. I think checking your bank account regularly is the best ways to improve your personal finance. I know it seems really simple, but if you think about it, sometimes we ignore our bank account and we just swipe, and we don't ever know how much money is in there. So just by checking your bank account regularly, I suggest at least 2 to 3 times a week, or maybe after every night before you go to bed, you can get a better idea of how much money you're spending. I personally think the more that I check my account, the more I'm aware, I actually spend less, a lot less. Number 3. So my third tip for improving your personal finances is to save money with a purpose. If you're like me, I had trouble with saving money, and my biggest issue was I didn't see the point saving money. You know, we're all told, hey, save, but none of us ever do it. I found that when I had a reason to save money, when I found my purpose to why I want to save money, I was better able to save. So for instance, right now, my 2 goals and my 2 purposes for saving is 1, to get 6 months to a year of expenses, of my monthly expenses under my belt. And number 2 is to have enough money to put down for a down payment for my first rental property. As you all know, that is one of my goals to achieve by the end of 2021. I think by having a purpose in mind when you save, it helps you when you want to just like spend that extra money for no reason. Like sometimes you see something and you're like, oh, I want to buy it. But you know, when you think about your goal and you're like, well, this doesn't really match my goal, so I'm going to forego buying this item right now. Instead, I'm going to save my money because I want something better in the future. So that's why I think saving with purpose is definitely a good tip. Number 4, find out what your monthly expenses are, aka find out how much it's costing you to live per month. Utilities, car payments, mortgages, rents, groceries, eating out, and entertainment. Find out how much you're spending a month on these things. Before I found out what my monthly expenses were, I was spending money like crazy. I had no idea how much it cost for me to live. And finding out how much your monthly expenses are is definitely a very surefire way of improving your personal finances. Using the Mint app is absolutely a great way to find out how much your monthly expenses are, but also writing it down, you know, going through, looking through your bank statements and deciding exactly how much you're spending per month on different items. By doing that, you can find out what you actually need to live on and what you want to live on, and you can actually start cutting those things. So subscription services, maybe things that you don't even use anymore, just cutting these things out of your life, and then you can start putting that towards your savings, and then going over and moving your savings into your investments. And that's definitely a really good way to improve your personal finance. Number 5. My 5th and final and probably the most important tip if you want to improve your personal finance is downloading the app Credit Karma. Your credit is so important in today's society. You need it to buy a car, you need it to buy a house, you need it to get a loan. You know, sometimes you even need it for certain jobs. Certain jobs don't hire you if your credit's bad. So downloading Credit Karma, it's a great app. It helps you boost your credit score. It helps you keep track of your credit score. And the best thing about Credit Karma, I have to say, is that it lets you know when you have a debt in collections. So for instance, if you owe someone money, and maybe you don't even know you owe some money, you can download the app Credit Karma and it's gonna tell you who you may or may not owe money to. I know Credit Karma has been a big help and helped me improve my personal finance and helping me get one step closer to my goal of buying a house. So there you have it, 5 tips to improve your personal finance. I just want to say, hey, if you like content like this, talking about personal finance, talking about goals, and just seeing someone with their journey to success, please like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below if you're new to my channel, if this is your first video you've ever seen of mine, and what do you think? And also, if I would recommend that you check out my other video that I made about 2 weeks ago, 5 ways to earn extra income. I think that video is definitely great because sometimes it's not all about saving money or cutting costs. Sometimes it's about making more money. So thank you so much for watching the video. Love you guys. See you next week. Hustle out.